Hello, YouTube. This is Insane Monster with part 2 of What If Deku was Darieri's son. Now, this is part of the What If special for Thanksgiving. If you're in America, if you're not, you're just getting a couple of videos all in one day, so good for you. Well, with that being said, hope you enjoy, and hit it. Okay then. Now, when we last left off, Luffy was basically playing tug of war with his neck by flapping his demon wings trying to yank his head out of the giant bird's mouth that he initially attempted to eat. Though he's not the brightest, period. So it doesn't occur to him to just kill the dang bird. As for Zoro, he's getting directions from Neko while he's rowing to try to catch up with their idiot of a captain, as Nami still tricks the buggy pirates out of their ship, as well as the buggy pirates getting hit by Zoro's boat. Zoro beats the ever living crap out of them and forces them to row the boat. As for Luffy, well, Nami still takes the map from Buggy and is chased down by his and she's chased down by Buggy's men. As Buggy is getting bored seeing the bird in the sky and that something looked weird, but thinks it might be fun to shoot at it, which he does do, causing the bird to let go of Luffy as he plummets to the ground, like in canon between Nami and the Buggy Pirates, with him stating, "Ah, well, that could have gone better," as he just sees some guys with swords looking at him, and for some reason this girl walks up to him, states, "Oh, hey boss, thanks for coming. Mind to take care of these guys?" As Nami just runs away, making him very confused, as the buggy pirates are there now threatening him, though he just kind of swats them away. Not really much of a not really much of a threat to him, as he just thinks, "Jeez, these guys are weak. I really gotta. I wonder where Zoro and Neko are." As we just go back to Zoro and Neko, with Zoro taking a nap as Neko watches the buggy pirates. Zoro only takes a nap when he feels like he's safe, and given the frickin' demon cat watching over these guys, he's pretty sure it's fine. Though when one of them tries to grab the cat, the Neko swats him with a giant demon cat paw, causing the other two to panic and start to row even faster. As Nami thanks him for dealing with those guys, and they go in to eat. Luffy's confused about whose house this is, as Nami explains what's going on in this town. As Luffy says, "Well, that really sucks. So, can the town people not do anything about this?" As he states that Buggy is an infinite pirate with a relatively high bounty in their part of the sea. So, it's not like any ordinary person can take him down. As they continue to talk, Luffy states that he's a pirate as well, with Nami visibly getting upset about this, stating that pirates are nothing but scum that steal and kill people. But Luffy points out that she's a thief, so doesn't she steal? But she remarks that she doesn't kill people, for one, and second, she only steals from pirates. Luffy states that, well, to be honest, I don't really consider pirates who do that kind of crap real pirates, which confuses Nami as he asks, "What are you talking about? That's the very definition of being a pirate." Luffy just looks at her confused as she's getting frustrated and asks, "Okay, then what exactly does it mean to be a pirate?" Luffy swallows up the rest of the food and states, "Eh, isn't it obvious? It's being it's being free." Which she just looks at him, thinking, is that all he thinks being a pirate is? To be free? Is he an idiot? Though she convinces him to into her plan, as in canon, tying him up, as she noticed some kind of black mark on his wrist. Though she rubbed her eyes and took a second look, it was gone. He decided not to question this, as he's probably just tired. So bringing Luffy the buggy and telling Buggy that she'd like to join her crew and brings him a gift of the map that was taken as well as her boss, which the pirates of Buggy's crew that chased her were told by Nami and then beaten down. Luffy's put into the same cage as in canon, as he just kind of rolls with it. So as the party commences from Buggy ordering a celebration to be had for their new crew member, who is a pair who is Nami for this scene, Luffy just sighs and gets annoyed, He's sparking a little flame of dark purgatory flames to burn the ropes and setting his arms free and all that, as he just stretches out to grab some meat and eats while he's comfortably relaxing in the little cage. As he looks, he knocks on it, thinking, "This thing's kind of weak. Eh, I'll just let it play out. Might be fun." As Buggy decides to set off one of the buggy balls, destroying a good part of the town, which Luffy is pissed about. As we hear Buggy state that he's gonna take the map and conquer the Grand Line to become king of the pirates. But Luffy protests, stating that he'll be the one who will be king of the pirates. As Buggy looks at him, wondering, how the hell did he get out of those ropes? Hang on, where are the ropes? Luffy basically burned them to ass. As Buggy just throws a knife at him, Luffy, as in canon, bites down on it, catching it with his teeth, then chomping it in half. I mean, jeez, you're a rubber man. How are your teeth strong enough to bite through metal? Man. Though Buggy is just had enough and points the buggy ball at him, telling Nami to light it herself, fully killing her old boss. Luffy isn't really afraid, as he just smirks. And Nami's being forced into lighting the whole wick that would hit Luffy with the buggy ball that she just saw took out like an entire row of buildings of the village. So one of the buggy pirates took the matches and lit it himself, only to be smacked with Nami's three-piece bow staff as the wick is still lit. She ends up gripping it to extinguish the fire. Though before anything else happens, Zoro and Neko get there. As Luffy says, Zoro, Neko, what took you guys so long? With Zoro griping, stating, well, if you didn't get your head stuck in the mouth of that giant ass bird, we, what, this wouldn't have happened. And why hell are you in that cage? Don't tell me you're actually stuck in there. With Luffy smirking, nah, I just wanted to see how things played out. As Neko jumps off of the cage, and with a quick grip of his fist, he swings it up and breaks the top of this stone and iron barred cage, setting himself free, just smirking and laughing. As Zoro ends up fighting Buggy, thinking that he got him, he lets his guard down, only to find that Buggy can't be killed with blades, stabbing Zoro from behind. As Luffy calls Buggy a coward, he kicks the cannon directly towards Buggy while ordering Neko to grab Zoro. As Neko sprouts some dark wings, gripping Zoro with her teeth and getting him on the other side. As Luffy tells Nami to run, and we see Buggy starting to panic now that the buggy ball is pointed at him. Without Nami seeing, Luffy ignites some dark flames and sets the cannon to fire, carrying Zoro, getting him from Neko as they bolt for it. So, yeah, as they get pretty far away, Luffy asks if they're taken care of. Nami says probably, but if he has double fruit powers, then there's a good chance he might survive. As they end up meeting the mayor of the place, who tells them everything that happened. Even meeting Su, who Luffy does try to pet, but is bit in the face, as Luffy pries him off of him. Setting Zoro to rest somewheres, they continue their talk. Though, unbeknownst to them, Buggy's alive and sending uh, tamer Mochi and his pet Renji after them. I believe I got the names right. I didn't really care for those two, but eh. So they do go and try to find them, where they react to a sudden sound of a collapsing building, seeing that it's the one Zoro's in. As Luffy is surprised by getting swatted away by the lion, but being more worried about Zoro than paying attention to his surroundings. Thinking he's dead, the mayor and Nami kind of bolt, with Nami having to knock the old man out first because he wanted to stab the buggy pirate. As Luffy got up and met with Nami and the old man, Nami yelled out, "How are you alive?" With him stating that what takes more than what takes more than a little cat swat to take me out. With Neko jumping on top of his head saying meow. With Nami stating, "Okay, and what's with that cat? I saw it sprout wings earlier. Does it have a double fruit?" with him looking at her saying, "Oh, no way, of course not." So she's actually getting a little frustrated. As Zoro comes out of the rubble from the collapsed building that fell on top of him, seeming like he just woke up from a nap instead of just crawling out of the remains of a building that literally fell on top of him. As they go to deal with this, they end up finding that the shop Susu was protecting for his now deceased master is destroyed. And in this one, Susu is in a lot worse shape than he was before. Nami was sickened by this as Luffy went down to Susu, seeing that he's bleeding out, but still alive. He reached into his pocket, took something out. Placing his hand on the dog, he asked Susu, "Is if you could, would you want to get payback?" Susu looks at him, growls. Luffy can tell from his eyes and that growl that he'd do it without a moment's hesitation. So, using the device, Grandpa gave him checking for individuals, whether animal or person, that could be compatible with his demon blood. Pricks his finger on one end, then takes some of Susu's blood, putting it in the other, turning out to be a match. Smirks, telling telling them that Susu's gonna take care of that cat. With Neko saying meowing at him and Luffy saying, "No, not you." So some darkness covers his hands, which surprises Nami as he claws his arm, dripping what looks to be black blood looking stuff, and readjusting Susu to take it into his mouth. It was a perfect match for it, and he tells Susu to take it so that he can use it to get payback. As Susu drank it, something happened. Some darkness began to envelop him as his wounds closed up and healed, and a little black star mark appeared on Susu's forehead. He was able to walk again and barked, with Nami yelling out, "Okay, the hell are you? You are a devil fruit user, aren't you?" Luffy says, "Yeah," as Nami asks, "So what, some kind of darkness fruit?" He smirks, saying, "No, not at all. I've been able to do that stuff like that for a while now. Doesn't have anything to do with my devil fruit." With her saying, "Huh?" And Zoro remarking, "I don't quite get it either." As Nami pokes him in the chest, asking, "Okay, then tell me, what proof can you give me that this doesn't have to do with your devil fruit?" He thinks for a moment and tells her to do something. Place her ear against his chest for a moment, and it will help her understand. He's confused by this, but Zoro is taking an interest in this idea, wondering what exactly is he getting at. So Zoro ends up walking up, stating, "Huh, will it really tell me something about you that would explain this?" He smirks, stating, "Eh, kind of. My grandpa told me it's something I got from my mom, or at least inherited from her, I guess." So Zoro did, trying to thinking it might be something about his heartbeat or breathing or something. He heard a heartbeat, but the weird thing is, didn't just hear a single one. He heard 7 separate heartbeats as he glanced back, saying, "The hell?" Nami was surprised that the ruthless pirate hunter Zoro would actually reel back like that. So she nervously put her ear against it, also hearing the multiple heartbeats. She was kind of freaked out and pale faced, asking, "The hell are you?" Luffy didn't know how to respond to that. To answer it, his grandpa didn't tell him much about his parents. He never said anything about his dad, and he only told him about his mom as a necessity to his demon powers right waking up. But he never actually told him that he was actually half demon. So there's that. As Luffy tells him that they need to hurry, picking up uh picking up Nami as he states that they should probably hurry and catch up with that lion before they get away. As Luffy sprouts his wings, freaking Nami out even more, with Susu now sprouting some wings and Neko. While Susu grabbed the mare, Neko grabbed Zoro with him stating, "Can you stop grabbing me like this, cat?" So they end up getting to where they get to the lion. With uh with the beast tamer stating that he thought they were dead. What are they doing here? Luffy states, "Oh, Susu just wanted to get some payback, that's all." As he looks at the dog, thinking that Renji should have killed that thing already. Why isn't it dead? So he jumps off as Renji goes for the dog, finishing it being a little pissed off that it didn't die. As Luffy states, "Show it what you can do and teach it a lesson." As Susu gets angry, the lion flinches for a minute, reeling back, sensing something that makes this giant lion afraid of this dog. With the beast tamer being very confused about what's going on, as Susu's body begins to envelop in darkness and turns into that of a giant black darkness wolf. Goes after Renji, full on smacking it with its paw, sending it through 3 or 4 buildings. As he's as the beast tamer's freaking out, Luffy tells him to tell his boss he's coming for his ass. As he winds up his punch for a Gum Gum pistol, punching a beast tamer, sending him flying to his little pet. As Susu shrinks down and barks. With Nami now thinking, "He's a monster! A monster!" With the now Mare freaked, but also happy to have somebody who can beat these guys, as Nami states, "Okay, the hell are you?" Luffy grabs the outer edges of his mouth and yanks on it, telling her he's a rubber man. He's someone who ate the Gum Gum double fruit to become a rubber man. Which he states, "That's not what I'm asking. You had the dog drink your blood, and now it can form some kind of dark stuff around it to turn into a giant black wolf thing. And what about the cat that can also sprout wings and now... Ah!" He tries to think for a moment and remembers something about what the Dawn said. that he overheard when she thought he was asleep, as she was talking to Sharp about his mom. Sharp didn't say much, but stated that Luffy's mom was an actual demon, not someone who ate a double fruit or anything like that. She was actual one. As Luffy kind of smirks, stating, "Oh yeah, I just remembered. I overheard something about my mom," which uh, Nami was kind of scared of at this moment, thinking about what did he remember? And what does he mean over here? Was he not supposed to hear? As Luffy smirks, saying, apparently, if I remember right, they said my mom was an actual demon, not someone who ate a devil fruit. As Nami's now like, the hell? Yes, kind of just not understanding and also thinking, the hell is this world coming to? Why? As Luffy and the mayor state that they should probably get a move on. As the beast tamer and his lion go back to their uh, master, basically partially unconscious, passing out, telling him it was the Straw Hat Kid, though unable to state that he has devil fruit. Well, devil fruit powers. As they end up going to the uh, area where the fight is, the mayor tries to start the fight, but Luffy has to knock him out, with Nami yelling at him why'd he do that, with him stating if he fought, he'd get killed, with Zoro stating, yeah, there's no way he could take any of those guys, with her stating, you didn't have to be so rough. As Buggy orders his men to line up the buggy ball, and he fires the cannon as Luffy uses a gun balloon to bounce it back at him, blowing up the building that they were in. Buggy still uses his men as shields, as his first mate uses the lion as a shield as well. And a beast tamer was able to finally wake up and tell Buggy that he has some kind of devil fruit power, as well as some other weird power he doesn't even know of. He doesn't know what it is. Buggy's a little pissed, as like in canon, his first mate, the weird guy with a sword on a unicycle, fights Zoro. That goes pretty much as in canon. So Zoro wins. Though when Buggy is getting pretty sick, he shoots his blade and fist at Luffy. Though this time Luffy is able to grab the hand with his demon claw, crushing his hand, causing Buggy to react in violent pain, yelling out, "Damn it! What the hell? I thought you were some kind of. You can stretch and do that?" Luffy just smiles and laughs, stating, "Yeah, cool, huh?" As he tosses his hand to the ground. As for Nami, he's going and stealing Buggy's treasure. As the fight continues with the and Buggy, Luffy gets two hits on him before he shatters, and the pieces with his chop separate. Thinking, damn it, the hell was that? His second punch was so much harder than his first. As we see some blood coming out of the sides of his mouth. Though this anger is short lived, as he sees Nami running away with his treasure. So his anger towards Luffy is now directed at Nami, where Luffy again takes advantage of uh, Buggy's traction to grab his feet that are just walking on the ground and harming them a lot, even breaking some one or two toes just by punching it. So yeah, that gets ripped, and we, as Luffy just says he's had enough, kicking Buggy's face in, sending it straight to the pavement. As he yells out, "How you like that?" With Buggy stating, "So annoying. More than that, that hat of yours. It reminds me of him. It makes you even more annoying." As apparent as Luffy learns that Buggy was a part of Shank's old crew before he became a captain. Well, before either of them became captain. So, yeah. But he remarks that he hates Shanks for not only making it impossible for him to swim by getting him to eat a devil fruit, but also causing him to lose the treasure map. So, yeah. So, we see that Buggy uses the chop chop separate thing again, as Luffy is just wailing on him, though finding it a little hard with him constantly separating into pieces. So, when he states that he's had enough, goes to assemble himself again, only to find out that he's only a head, his feet, and hands, while the rest are all tied up by Nami. But Luffy being very happy about this, reeling back his arms for a gum gum bazooka, sending Buggy flying away, causing his crew to panic and run. Nami ties up the bags full of treasure, giving one to Luffy, telling him to hurry up. They got to leave. Though when he asked why, the villagers did show up, asking what happened, seeing the mayor unconscious, thinking that they did it after Luffy states that they're pirates. To Nami's dismay, they end up being chased, with Luffy just laughing and Nami yelling, "Why are you laughing? What is so funny?" They do get to the boat, and Luffy does leave them a bag of treasure, wherein especially Sensu, who is stopping them from going any further. And Luffy thanks him, and they hope to see him again. Though, while they're on the sea, the mayor chases after them to try to hurry up and thank them, but is too late. But finds a bag of the treasure from Buggy that should help rebuild their town. Nami is not happy about this, obviously, trying to drown Luffy as he's stating, "Oh, come on, they needed something to rebuild their town. Couldn't just leave them hanging." As we see something with wings flying towards their boats. Hearing a bark, she looks up, only to see Susu land on Luffy as he just flies down. With her asking, "Wait, why is it here?" With her thinking, "Hmm, wait, the dog drank his blood, gained those weird powers. What happens if someone else drinks the same powers or something?" As Luffy looks at Susu, asking what's he doing here. Susu barks a couple of times, and due to the demonization that he went through, Luffy's able to understand him, as Luffy states that seems like Susu wants to come with us and join my crew. Which he smirks, and Nami states, "You can understand him?" As he says, "Yeah, pretty much. Same thing happened after I gave Neko my blood, too." Which Nami had to ask, "What happened? Can you give anybody your blood?" And that kind of stuff happens? Mm, Luffy states, "No." He was he remarks that he was told that if somebody who isn't compatible with his blood ends up taking it into their bodies by drinking it or anything like that, mm, they'll either turn into a rampaging monster or they'll explode. Neither sounded very appealing to Nami, so he just outright didn't just stop the questioning there. As Luffy looked at Zoro, asking if he's going to be okay. He says he'll be fine. Just gotta rest so that the wound can heal up. So they end up getting stuck together with one another and sailing off. Now then, in the next part of this What If, we'll be seeing the crew going to Usopp's home island. So I hope that you will be waiting in anticipation for that. So with all that said, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Remember to hit that notification bell, set it to all, leave a comment, and hope you enjoyed. So with that being said, this is Insane Monster. See you later.